Hello. Is this on? I think it is. I hope it is. Of course, I did think of leaving the house until the storm. Thought that was smoke. Hi, Constance. You see all this weather? I'm ecstatic right now. Hello. Kamala Harris, huh? Jen just said that, so he made that decision. That's set in stone. You know, they're kind of. Anyway, I'll get to that later. I wanted to do some channel news. Um, I'll try to do a live stream. Oh no, wait. Tomorrow I'll do a live stream with Lori because I had a couple questions. So I'll just wait till then and we'll do a live stream tomorrow. I'm trying to get with Lynn too, so to see if we can do a video. I'll try to see if we can get her to do a live stream with us one day too. She she's very nervous about that type of thing, but we'll see. I think she'll be fine. She's hard on herself because she says she talks too much, but you're in the right place because that's what we do around here. I mean, if you've ever seen one of my live streams, it's 2 hours of reading and 4 hours of talking. So anyway, moment of silence for the sirens. But okay, yeah, off to the store. Now, mind you, I don't need nothing from the store, but you see all this glorious weather all in the sky? That is the only reason I'm outside. It made me happy. Like the sun, the big white ball of death, has been outside all day. I looked on the weather. It says it's 97, but it feels like 101. So I keep my black behind in the house, right? Because it's hot outside. And so I'll let roll in. I'll let rolls in. And next thing you know, it's like 10 degrees. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to go to the store and just, if I don't get nothing but a pack of bubble gum, I got to get out of the house. All these beautiful clouds rolling in. Anywho, so here's the channel news I had. So next week, I'm going to do all the moving and crap. I have a month here, so I'll stay here for a little bit after that. So let's say by the beginning of the last week in August, I should be moved, but we shall see. I will do a giveaway once because we had, I said I was going to do one a month. So we still have one for August that we need to do. And I already bought the deck. For those who are interested, it's called the Ancestral Path deck, I do believe. They're kind of large cards, so if you don't really like big cards, they may not be the one for you. So if you're interested, look it up. I'm going to do the giveaway in the live stream because the last time when I just tried to do it the other way, I had 21 winners but only 13 addresses. So I need the person who wins the deck to be in the live stream. That way I get your address immediately, because if I don't get it, then I need to go to the next person. Oh Lord, what else was I gonna say? Oh, the other channel, the Apprentice Oracle channel, I deleted that channel because I don't keep up with it. So I'm gonna take the Zodiac and the Oracle readings and just put them over here. So just like anything else, I know I'm gonna get a comment of whatever that's just for some reason people like to control things. I understand. And when something enters your sphere, like my channel, you feel as though there are some things that you need to speak up about it because there's a part of my channel that you don't like. Like people who say, don't do celebrity readings, and then I have to say, don't watch it. Like if I do a reading about grass pods, that doesn't mean you have to click on it and see it. Just like, don't watch it. I mean, don't watch it. Anywho, so I'm going to put the Oracle and the Zodiac stuff over here. If you do not want to see it, do not click on it and tell me you don't want to see it. I think that is the most asinine thing I've ever heard of. So just don't watch it if you don't want to watch it. I don't see any reason anymore for me to have two channels. So I'm going to put it all over here. Okay. What else did I have? You see how my energy goes up when it's gloomy? Like, what is that about? Yes, I know, and okay, I get it when people want to chime in and say, I don't like that. Don't do it, blah, blah. I get that. I really do get that. I understand that. I understand people who don't like to see collaborations. I understand people who don't like to see celebrity videos. There are people who don't want to see politic videos. That's why the bigger YouTube channels that deal with tarot cards are only about love. Love advice and, thank you, Jennifer. Love advice and horoscopes. That's why that's the biggest thing on YouTube. YouTube pushes that because it's not controversial. So, there's something for everybody. So there you go. And I just didn't feel that I needed to have two channels. Now, I like the other channel. It had a different energy, of course, because there was no trunk talk there. But at the same time, how many of these live streams have we done? And I said, okay, I'll see y'all on the other channel. And then people was like, wait, you have another channel? So just put it all over here. So anywho, what else did I have? Giveaway channel. I felt the raindrop. I got my bumbershoot. So we're prepared. So the live stream will be on Sunday. It'll be on my channel. Becca just did a public service announcement that I highly recommend you go and watch if you have not watched it, about conspiracy theories. That should be something I would say, K. Nelson. Sorry you don't like my free video. Oh Lord. Okay, so let's just go into that now. Okay. Thank you, Jillian. So, long time ago, this it concerns me a little, because I don't hate Joe Biden. Like, he wasn't my first choice, of course. I'm a Elizabeth Warren fan, so that's kind of who I was going for. even though she's a little wishy-washy too, but she's a person, so they all are. But that's who I was going for. So I did a reading a long time ago, a free video, and I said, who's going to be president? And I got Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Kamala Harris. So with that being said, like, I don't want nothing to happen to Joe Biden because I think at his core he's a good person. He just has he's just different than I am. And so, like, I don't want her to be president because he can't be. Like, I don't want nothing to happen to him to where now she steps in. But I got a fire sign woman is what it kept coming up. She's not a fire sign, she's an air sign. But a long time ago, that's what I got is Kamala. And then I dismissed it because she didn't get the nomination. I'm like, okay, well, we were just, because me personally, this is just me personally, okay, I don't mind being wrong. This really is, believe it or not, for entertainment purposes only. I am not trying to change nobody's life with 78 tarot cards. I'm just not trying to do that. I really am doing this for the purposes of entertainment because I like it. Right? So, I don't mind being wrong. I don't really care. Again, I'm not trying to change nobody's life. So if I'm wrong about something, I'm just wrong about something. Move on. Life didn't end, nor begin, because I was right or wrong. But I just figured, I dismissed it because she didn't get the nomination. And then boom, here she goes again. And when he was photographed with those talking points, then I was like, oh, okay. So it's Kamala Harris. And then Susan Rice sells off all her stock. And I'm like, oh, so it's Susan Rice. But they both could be very heavily in his administration should he win. Susan Rice could be Secretary of State. And she needs to make sure that as Secretary of State, she has, not absolvency, but is that what it is? To where she doesn't have somebody that she is partnered up with. She's not doing a Trump. She's not in this for the purposes of money. The fire sign would have been Stacey Abrams, because she's an Aries or Leo or something like that. So that's who I thought it was. Well, that's who I kept pulling. I kept saying I don't know because I didn't know. And it is not, I'm not going to tell you some stuff where I don't know. If I don't know, I am comfortable with saying I don't know. Because I've never claimed to be psychic or to be able to see past barriers. So all I can really say is this is what I got. I can read you what the cards say. I'm not a Swami and I can't see into the future and crystal balls and all that. Stop blowing my umbrella, wind, thank you. So, Kamala Harris. I mean, it makes sense. I said this also when we were walking to the beach that day. She makes sense on paper. She's ethnic, so she looks good. She's a professional. She's got an important job or had one at one point. She speaks well. She's non-threatening, yet she's not a pushover at the same time. So, I get it. She's a Libra. So there you go. I think on paper she's, if you really look at it, when you think of Joe Biden on paper is that way too. He's non-threatening. He's good old Uncle Joe. You know, he's Kamala Harris in male form. So that would have been a perfect pick. Like, he doesn't really need a renegade. He needs somebody to look like him in a pantsuit. You know, it's not Hillary, because Hillary looks like Hillary in a pantsuit. He needs a female Joe Biden, and she's good for that. She has a checkered past and things of that nature. Like, they're perfect for each other. Whether or not, you know, Justice Democrats see it that way, that's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. But as far as middle of the road MSNBC Democrats, this is perfect. They are eating this up. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for something on my way here too. Anyway, so, you know, now for in the debate, like I said, she's non-threatening. Like, she doesn't look scary, but she's not a pushover either. Like, she knows what she knows, and she knows that she knows it, and she's very confident when she speaks. Indians love her, like Indians from people actually from India, because that's her. I think half of her family is Indian, so she's good for the ethnic vote. She doesn't scare. I hope she speaks Spanish. She needs to speak Spanish, because Joe Biden is not a Latinos for Biden type person. So, but she'll be fine. I mean, on paper, she'll be fine. In practice, we shall see. And I hope she is not president before his term is up. Because, like, I don't want nothing to happen to him, because I don't hate him. He just wasn't my first choice. Now, he is my only choice. Therefore, that's who I'm going with. Because 4 more years of Donald Trump is going to be very rough to try to survive. Even if it doesn't look like it, we can survive another 4 years, but the world is going to be in such a state of just pure disaster that it'll take 16 years to recover from just 4. So, do your due diligence. Get Biden in there. If you do it for nobody else, do it for them kids in them cages. Because every time I do a reading on them, that's all I get. Their only salvation, their only saving grace is the King of Cups. So, do it for them. If for nothing else, do it for them. But I don't dislike Kamala Harris either. Then again, I'm not, she's not my senator, but, I get Marco Rubio, so that's a whole nother topic of conversation. Who has sanctions by China for some reason. But anyway, so it should be interesting. Now, are they going to have a debate? Because the one person Donald Trump does not need to debate is Joe Biden. Joe Biden would eat his lunch if they debated. He couldn't out-debate Hillary Clinton. That's why he was pacing back and forth, because he wanted to leave, but he couldn't. So he started getting angry. Because every time he gets into a situation he can't control, he runs away. But we'll see. Yeah, I seen there was 11 people that they sanctioned because of the Hong Kong backlash. But, I mean, does it really care? What does my shirt say? My shirt says what it says. This is My brother's favorite saying, he created it. That shit ain't shit. That's what he says about things when they're supposed to be good and then they turn out not to be good. He always says that shit ain't shit. Pardon my language, but that's what he says. Yes. And he needs to control, and he couldn't out-debate Hillary because say what you want to say about her, she's a slick talker. Like she ain't no punk. You are not gonna out-talk Hillary Clinton. You're just not. She is very seasoned. Very. So yeah. We shall go one. Right. I don't know. Things are so like I really can't give a clear answer on that. I mean, I can do a reading, when we get the cards in front of us and things. But by Constance, debating, I don't know. Everything is so out of whack. Like we wouldn't have thought that there would be no conventions, but COVID has literally changed the whole world, and so. I don't know about a debate. I mean, yes, they can just Skype it and have the moderators, whoever they may be, throwing out the questions, which would also be interesting given how Fox News is not Donald Trump's favorite place anymore. Because you got to have at least one right-wing debate. So, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they'll debate. But I'm telling you, Kamala Harris is an air sign. Mike Pence is an air sign, but he's a Gemini. Kamala Harris would eat him alive as well. He has his career has more atrocities in it than hers does. So when they go and debate for the purposes of conversation, what is he going to use? Her AG record or something of that nature, or DA record or whatever she was? Okay, fine. But she's going to use everything you did as governor and vice president against you. Me being petty, the first thing I would do is talk about how you're supposed to, well, that's just me because I'm petty. I'm sure it wouldn't come up, but you being Christian, you and mother and grandma and auntie being Christian, super Christians, religious freedom bill, which is supposed to be your shackle on gay people, and yet you walked into a place where a child was in a cage and you felt nothing, where you seen grown men 17 at a time inside of a cage like animals, and you did nothing. You ain't got no ground to stand on. But that's just me. That's the first thing I would say. But that wouldn't really be a debate. That would be an argument. Because that's where I would go. You lying sack of potatoes, and not just go from there. Oh, the rain smells good. If the phone wouldn't get wet, then I would totally put this umbrella down. So that's what I would do. Kamala Harris really doesn't have her work cut out for her, I don't think. Unless she just goes in and she just bundles the whole thing, which I don't see that happening. The only thing that could get her to lose a debate that I see just right off the bat is if all the moderators are men and they approach her from some patriarchal standpoint, like she did when she was doing the questioning in a hearing one time, and basically people just overtalked her. And so, and nobody stood up for her. That's my only thing. Like, yes, it does, Delilah. I'm out here now, though. It feels amazing. Like it is nothing but dark clouds. Well, back this away. I say this away like you can tell where I'm pointing. But this darn thing here. I love a sidewalk, but no. Right now, yes. There's a sidewalk. But there's only sidewalks by businesses, and there's a business over here. All the rest of it that I walk to the store does not have a sidewalk. It's all grass. And I hate it. Cannot stand walking in grass, especially Florida grass. Tomorrow we will be on Lori's channel, The Way of Positive Change. And boy, do we need some positive change right now. Yes, I really hate not having a sidewalk. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But it's lovely. I love it. Like this is my kind of weather. And it's cool. If it was cold, it'd be even better, but it's cool right now. Like, I love it. Trump doesn't get nothing right but his own name. He can spell that, I think. Even though you see his signatures is just kind of lines up and down. It's like, where's the O? You know you have an O in your name, sir? It's like D-L-L-L-L-L-L line. Okay, Dull. Is that your name, Dull? Is that what we're going with now? Okay. Put just some vowels and some other stuff in there. I can't. And then you're writing in a Sharpie. Who signs things in a marker? I guess it's a step up from crayon, but still. A marker? Who raised you? As the child on the internet says, whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Like, who raised you? You don't sign nothing in pencil and marker. Jesus, Christian. What a maroon. I can't. I really can't. Okay. Well, I'm at the store. I'm gonna go in here and look around. Might be a longer trip this time because I don't actually need nothing. I just came out because it's raining. I'm weird like that. So I'll see y'all in probably 10 minutes this time then. It's a maroon. I'll see y'all in a little bit.